Right Honourable Winston Peters, Foreign Minister of New Zealand, colleagues from the media, thank you very much. Good afternoon and kia ora. It is indeed a pleasure to welcome the Right Honourable Winston Peters and his delegation Jakarta. And today, Right Honourable Peters and I co-chaired the 12th Indonesia-New Zealand Joint Ministerial Commission. This is also this meeting is to reaffirm the friendship and close relationship and cooperation between our two countries, and we covered a lot of things, a lot of topics during our meetings and discussion, covering trade and investment, and of course bilateral relations between Indonesia and New Zealand, which this year will be the 67th years of diplomatic relations. And these numbers represent that the friendship and the relations that we have all these years has already stood and tested by the time. And we agreed to grow the relationship into something stronger, more purposeful. The Right Honourable also mentioned that New Zealand will contribute to the effort of a government program of providing school meals for children, sharing the expertise, sharing the best practices that New Zealand has already done all these years. And also we agreed on the training and education, because we understand that New Zealand is very advanced agriculture technology, advanced agriculture universities that we can also learn. And we agree also to expand the scholarship that we already have all these years, and to give more incentive for students from Indonesia to study agriculture in New Zealand. And also we discuss about the increasing of high-level exchanges and visits. And by this, Excellency, I want to address myself to come and visit you in New Zealand, basically. And I hope I can visit you during sometimes this year. And also, we also discussed some possibility of trade relations, non-traditional trade relations, aside from agricultural products. And also we agreed to enhance our cooperation in the field of sustainable energy. And we're looking forward. We just signed also the agreement on the research, training, and education, and also we have agreed on the mutual recognition and acceptance of halal standards, and I think this will also be signed. And to this meeting, I also reiterate that that New Zealand and Indonesia are very close neighbors. We feel the same heat in this region, and whatever happened, to any of us will also affect the other. So we agreed that we will maintain this relationship and strengthen it and put it into a higher level, a closer level, that we can achieve something for the best of our peoples and both our countries. Right, Honorable.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be back in Jakarta again. Indonesia is an absolute priority for the New Zealand government, which is why we have now visited here 4 times since retaking office as New Zealand's Foreign Minister in late 2023. Indonesia is one of New Zealand's oldest friends in Southeast Asia, and our relationship is sincerely and genuinely warm, deep and broadly based. There is much that we admire about your country, and we are ambitious for us to do much together going forward into the future. So thank you, Minister, and your officials for hosting us today. We are always honoured by the extremely warm welcome here in Jakarta, and we're proud to be here for, as you know, President Prabowo's inauguration last year, and it was so memorable because it's the first time we've been invited to such a serious event. And New Zealand is a partner for Indonesia for the long term, and we have strong ambitions to strengthen our relationship as we head towards 70 years of diplomatic relations in 2028. We are pleased, Minister, that during this visit we have been able to make tangible, concrete progress on issues of importance to our peoples. On the economic front, we welcome the conclusion of a cooperation arrangement on halal products. This will facilitate the convenience, the safety and security of halal food traded between our countries. New Zealand, as you know, it's not a boast, it happens to be, though, something that's true, leads the world in agriculture and dairy productivity, and our high-quality, safe and halal food products are a key export to Indonesia. We're pleased to discuss how New Zealand dairy exports can support your President's flagship Healthy Nutrition Program, and to reiterate New Zealand's commitment to working closely with Indonesia on agricultural cooperation as Indonesia's own dairy sector grows. The world's going to need 25 to 35% more food, much more quickly than we think, maybe the next 25 or 30 years. And so we need to start now in cooperation to get ready for that. On education, our governments are signing today an amended cooperation arrangement to enhance student and research exchange between New Zealand and Indonesia. New Zealand is also delighted to announce today a significant increase from 45 to 70 in the annual number of scholarships offered to Indonesians to do tertiary study in New Zealand. We look forward to welcoming an even greater number of Indonesian students to New Zealand to experience our world-class education system and to learn more about our respective cultures and countries. On energy, we are proud of our long-standing partnership in Indonesia's renewable education sector, and over the next 5 years, New Zealand will invest a further $15 million to support the development of renewable energy in Indonesia. We are pleased to reaffirm with Minister Sugiarno our goal to increase two-way trade to New Zealand dollars 6 billion by 2029, noting that two-way trade with Indonesia increased by more than 43% in just the past 5 years alone. Our trade is mutually beneficial. To achieve our ambitious trade target, we need to keep working together to unlock new trade opportunities. Indonesia is also a key partner for New Zealand in navigating increased geostrategic complexities in the region. We discussed our cooperation on defence and regional security issues, including tackling transnational organised crime, the flow of drugs and human trafficking. New Zealand also announced a new contribution to the Jakarta Centre for Law Enforcement Cooperation, which reflects New Zealand's long-standing partnership with this world-class facility. We are also pleased to announce the visit of HMNZS Te Kaha this month to Jakarta. New Zealand will also participate in exercise Super Garuda Shield, a major United States-Indonesia exercise aimed at reinforcing security ties across the Indo-Pacific. So, thanks you for your patience, by the way. This has been a very productive visit. New Zealand and Indonesia are making concrete progress together in a wide range of areas. This is befitting the high ambition that our two countries have for the relationship. Minister, your hospitality has been a reflection of the warmth and respect that underpin our bilateral relationship. We eagerly await the chance to host you in New Zealand at your earliest convenience. We look forward to taking you around to as many places in our economy which may be, with mutual cooperation, of advantage to your economy. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency.